Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In today's lecture, we will learn about statistical sampling using Python. Sometimes researchers want to know the answer to the questions that are large in scope. For example, average height of people living in Karachi. Practically, it is impossible to reach to every individuals. Statistics simplifies these problems by using a technique called sampling. In this way, we can cut down the workload. So, in this lecture, we will discuss the two sampling techniques: simple random sampling and stratified sampling technique. There are some terminologies related with the sampling. Population. Population is a pool on individuals from which statistical sample is drawn for study. All students, for example, studying in the university can be a population. In statistics, a population include all members of defined groups that we are studying for data-driven decisions. The second is sample. Sample is the portion of the large population. For example, 100 students of the university. Portion of the large population, it is a statistically significant portion of a population, not an entire population. This is actually subset of the population. The other is sampling. Sampling is a procedure concerned with selection of the individual observation. Sampling is a statistical procedure concerned with the selection of the individual observation, helps us to make statistical inferences about the population. Sampling can be with and without replacement. Sampling with replacement means in this type of sampling, selected objects are put back into the population before other objects are sampled. Object can be possibly be selected more than once. Similarly, sampling without replacement, in which selected objects will not be in the pool for selection. All selected objects are unique. There are different types of sampling techniques. There are two broad categories of the sampling techniques: probability based and non-probability. Probability based sample is a sample in which every unit in the population has a chance of being selected in the samples. Non-probability, in which some elements have no chance to be selected. Simple random sample. So, in this lecture, we will discuss the simple random sampling and stratified samplings and how we can we can generate samples by using the Python. A simple random sample in which each object in the population has an equal chance of being chosen. Where stratified sampling, a portion from strata of the population is selected using simple random sampling. So, we will use a sample function of the pandas to generate sampling, simple random sample and the stratified sampling. So, let's say we start this statistical sampling. So, first of all, we will import the pandas and numpy library. This is our data in which contains the students' result. And we will use this data for the experiment by drawing the samples in which there are different column, row, section, mid and terminal results and the final results. Sampling. So, simple random sampling in which every member of the population has an equal chance of being selected. So first of all, let's say we use data sample, and the first parameter n means the size of the samples. Let's say we select a sample of size 10, so it will return the sample of size returned from the above data. So this is the samples of size 10. So in this way we can use the this parameter. The other parameter is fraction. Instead of using the n, we can use the fraction. We can specify the sample size in percentage. For example, we can use the fraction. Fraction is equal to 0.2. Our sample size will be 20%. So we can use this. So this is the 20% of the above data. The fraction cannot be used with the n. The other one is replace. Replace whether you want a sampling with replacement or without replacement. By default, its value is false. So it will return the sample without replacement. So if we want a sample with replacement, for example, n is equal to, let's say, 20, and replace is equal to true. So this will generate the sampling with replacement. So it means that it can select a single row more than one time. So this is the sampling with replacement, in which every rows have a chance to be selected more than once. So this is called sampling with the replacement. Similarly, weights. We can assign weights. Sometimes we want to set the higher priority for some object to be selected in the samples. So we can add the specify the weights. For example, we want some weight to the objects based on the marks, based on the merit. For example, let's say we want weights. So it will assign a weight. If we run this code, so it will assign the if a student having a marks less than 60, so it will be set to 1, less than 70 and more than 60, for this weight will be set 2, and the last one is 3. So now we apply this on the above data set, so it will set the weights for the above data. Now if we display the data, for example, so we have added another columns of weights. So this is the weight. So in which a student having a marks more than 70, so weight 3 is assigned to this. Now if we want to select a sample, let's say data sample n is equal to, let's say, 20, and weights is equal to weight. So now the students having a marks greater than 80 have a higher priority to be selected in the sample. So in this way we see that there are many objects of weight 3. So in this way we can select there are less number of object having a weight 1. So in this way we can select the weight for the sample to set the higher priority. Random state, this is for reproducibility. You need to set the seed. So in this way we can regenerate the same sample. Excess normally this is used by default. Row is selected in the sample. So if you are interested in columns, you can change the axis. For example, if we let's say sample data dot sample and n is equal to, let's say, 10, and random state is equal to 2. So in this way if we run this if we run this code again, it will regenerate, it will produce the same sample. So in this way we can use the random seed to reproduce the data. Similarly for axis, if we specify the axis, normally most time we use the row to be selected. So in this way we can select, for example, we can select 3 columns from the above data. So it will return, for example, in this way we can use the axis. Similarly axis and ignore index. Ignore index normally if ignore index is true, it will generate the index number start from 0 to 1, 0 to n minus 1. So we can use this also. The second type is basically stratified sampling. Stratified sampling is a type of probability sampling in which entire population is divided into multiple non-overlapping homogeneous group, which is called strata, based on specific characteristics such as section, gender, location, etc. Every member of the population studied should be exactly in one stratum. For example, in the above data, if we display the data, so there are the column called section, in which there are 3 sections, A, B, C. So we can which is called strata. So we can select a random sample from this strata. So we can use the group by function of the pandas. For example, data group by section, and then we are going to select sample from this group of size, let's say 3. So it will select stratified sampling. It will generate a stratified sampling, and for every section 3 member will be selected. So it will return these three members were selected from the section A, from B and C. So in this way we can we can generate the stratified samplings. Thank you.